year is 1978. The city of Baku is to be presented with the Order of Lenin, the Soviet Union's highest honor.
At that time, I was a member of the Politburo of the Communist Party. I thought I might be the one to present the award to Baku, but I heard that Brezhnev wanted to present it himself. Of course, for any city or republic, a visit by the nation's top leader is a landmark event. Everyone in Azerbaijan was thrilled about that. So it was a very big deal for this to happen in Baku.
Traveling with the Soviet leader was Konstantin Chernenko, the silver-haired man beside him. Chernenko was a model apparatchik, the sort of man who in those days might expect to rise to the top.
Wherever Brezhnev went, so did Chernenko. To be honest, I never knew what Chernenko was doing there. He never made a single speech. He never visited a town or factory without Brezhnev. He just followed Brezhnev, like a shadow.
Scarcely noticed amidst all the excitement of the Southern tour, one of those small events took place which changed history. Brezhnev's journey to Baku had taken him through the region of Stavropol. Here, the local party boss was Mikhail Sergeyevich Gorbachev, a sharp agricultural innovator. On the way to Baku, Brezhnev's private train stopped here, at the railway station of Mineralny Vody. An historical oddity then took place, a meeting between the General Secretary and the three men who would succeed him. Brezhnev and his faithful Chernenko were greeted at the station by Andropov and Gorbachev.
There they met, they talked. Afterwards, I got a phone call, first from Andropov, then later from Gorbachev. They told me they were very pleased about meeting Brezhnev. Gorbachev was especially thrilled to have met Brezhnev.
And just 2 months after their meeting, Brezhnev promoted Gorbachev, summoning him to Moscow to become Agriculture Secretary at the Central Committee of the party.
Mikhail Sergeyevich, congratulations. What we started over there,
the canal.
We'll finish from here.
Certainly, Leonid Ilyich.
Brezhnev was giving Gorbachev the Order of the October Revolution, the medal for people on the way up.
You were right, sir, when you said that this award is for our work in Stavropol.
The railway station summit fixed by Andropov had paid off.
The decision rested only on the shoulders of Brezhnev. He never trusted others when it came to appointing people. So the fact that Gorbachev was promoted from regional party chief to secretary of the Central Committee, and soon after promoted to Politburo member, those were all decisions by Brezhnev. But I also know that an important role was played by Andropov, and that Andropov had been helping Gorbachev all along.
Gorbachev joined the old men who were presiding over the dying days of the regime of Leonid Brezhnev. Behind the parades, the communist economy was no more healthy than the leader. Few in those days dared to look beyond conventional Marxism for solutions. Gorbachev's innovative spirit, when he traveled the Soviet Union as the new agriculture secretary, went as far as it could.
Mikhail Gorbachev, what do you think of this new product?
In my view, it's a good thing, necessary. Industry needs to supply more of this valuable product that will help us to finally increase our lamb production.
As his confidence increased, his frequent references to new technology were a first step towards the real issue, economic change. And when Brezhnev called upon him to take charge of his program to increase food production, he did look beyond the ranks of the party establishment for advice.
Gorbachev decided to share this brainchild of his, which was yet unborn, with some experts. He invited 6 economists, plus myself, and a sociologist. We were asked to criticize the rough draft of his food program.
This program tackled the monumental bureaucracy of Soviet agriculture, then controlled by no fewer than 6 ministries, by proposing a super ministry, Agroprom, to coordinate their work.
I told him I thought Agroprom was a good idea, but only if we did away with all the ministries. Because why keep both the ministries and this new umbrella structure? So then Gorbachev turns to an aide from the agricultural department and said, "What do you think?" He said, "Do you think if I suggested we get rid of the ministries, I would still be here tomorrow?"
In November 1982, Leonid Brezhnev died. The former KGB man Andropov took over, leaving the loyal Chernenko still following the leader. Major figures of the old guard, the top men of the Politburo, kissed goodbye to 18 comfortable years. Andropov's protege, Gorbachev, was still some way back in the pecking order. This was now to change.